The Somnus Cipher. The rain didn't just fall. It whispered against the window of my office, each drop a secret I couldn't decipher. On my desk, the file for the vanishing man lay open. The photo was blank. It had been for 3 days. My name is Kaylin, and this case was a ghost, a smudge of ink on a waterlogged page. I took to the streets, the neon signs bleeding into the puddles like watercolor. The address from the file led me to an alley that wasn't on any map. It ended abruptly at a brick wall, but a single ornate door stood in the middle of it, humming with a low electric thrum. There was no handle, no lock, only a riddle etched into the brass. I have cities, but no houses. I have mountains, but no trees. I have water, but no fish. What am I? A map, I muttered. The word was a key. The door swung inward, revealing not a room, but an endless library. Shelves stretched into an impossible darkness, filled with books that had no titles. A figure stood at the far end, their form a silhouette of smoke and shadow. They turned, and though I couldn't see a face, I felt a chilling, familiar smile. "Closer, detective," the shadow hissed, its voice like rustling leaves. "The answer you seek isn't in the books. It's in the space between them." I walked forward, the floorboards groaning like a dying man. The air grew cold, thick with the smell of old paper and ozone. The figure didn't move, yet it seemed to be everywhere at once. "Who are you?" I demanded, my hand instinctively going to the holster that wasn't there. My gun was gone. My badge felt like ice against my chest. "They call me the Weaver," it said, "and I am the architect of this little puzzle. The vanishing man isn't lost, detective. He was never there to begin with." The library dissolved. Suddenly, I was standing on a giant chessboard, the black and white tiles stretching to a horizon of swirling fog. The chess pieces were statues of people I knew. My partner, my informant, my captain, all frozen in poses of silent screaming. The Weaver stood where the enemy king should be. "Your move, Kaylin." My head throbbed. The blank photo, the door with no handle, the books with no titles. It wasn't a case. It was a cage. "This isn't real," I said, the words tasting like ash. "This is a dream." The Weaver laughed, a sound that cracked the marble tiles beneath my feet. "Oh, it's a dream, all right. But the cage is real, and every night you solve my puzzles, you lock the door a little tighter. You've been my prisoner for a long, long time." Cracks spiderwebbed across the board, a chasm of pure blackness opening between us. Fear is an anchor in a dream, but logic is a blade. I wasn't here to solve the riddle of the vanishing man. I was here to break the board. I ignored the chasm, ignored the screaming statues. I looked past the Weaver and focused on the fog. If I controlled the dream, I controlled the exit. I just had to find the scene. I saw it, a flicker, a glitch in the matrix of my own mind, a faint red light, pulsing rhythmically like a heartbeat. My alarm clock. I ran towards it, not away from the monster. The Weaver shrieked, its form unraveling as the dream world fractured around me. The floor gave way, and I fell, not into darkness, but into the blinding, painful light of morning. My eyes snapped open. The case was closed. For now.